Hello friends, and welcome back, and today's video is another day, another Ikea haul. Of course, no one needs an excuse to go into Ikea to window shop, but I did need a couple of items. I wanted to spruce up a little bit of my kitchen and my decor, and I am doing up a spare bedroom. We have a guest coming to stay with us for a few weeks, and I just wanted to make the space a little bit more inviting for them. So I popped into Ikea for one or two things, and of course I walked out with a full trolley. So let me show you what I bought.
Get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise.
So the reason why I popped into Ikea was because 3 or 4 weeks ago, when I popped in to have a look specifically for plants, I saw that they had these gorgeous dishes. And at the time, I wasn't really in the market for dishes. I was in the market for pot plants. And however, I went back yesterday because I wanted to update my plates. I'm a little bit bored with these plates. I'll show you. These are the came-up plates that I purchased last year. And don't get me wrong, they're lovely, and I really liked them last year, but this year somehow I'm finding that the colors just aren't bringing me joy. So I used the plates because I have them, but I really wanted something new. And because I remember that Ikea had those other plates last time that I was there, I thought I'm popping in and I'm seeing what I can buy. So I purchased these beauties. These are the Streaming Deep Bowls in pink. Isn't that just a gorgeous pink? They have a slight pattern on the edges. It's raised ridges, and it's a nice decent size bowl. If I compare it to the came-up bowls, I'll show you, they're the same size. So I know that I use this size. I bought 8, they were sold individually. My seating on my table is for 8 people, so I know that if I'm going to have people over, I'll need 8 at least. Because they came to $40. These are just too gorgeous for words. I was so sad that they didn't have the matching side dishes and the dinner plates, but I did find something else that I thought was just as pretty in that size that fit the bill. Let me show you. These are the dinner plates. They're also in the streaming line, but they're a different color and a different pattern. Let me open them up and show you. They are a beautiful blue color, and it has this gorgeous pattern on the sides here. They just give a little bit more interest to a plate. And don't you find that when dinner is dished up on a lovely plate, it just makes the whole meal more enjoyable? I thought these would look so pretty with the pink dishes on top as a contrast. What do you think? And of course, then I also needed to get side dishes. And again, I wasn't too disappointed that I couldn't find them in pink. I found them in this beautiful blue color. I think this particular style also comes in gray, but I couldn't quite get my head around the 3 colors. Had they come maybe in a white, I might have alternated it and played around with it, but by the time I got there, they only had the pink pasta bowls for sale and the dinner plates and the side dishes. So I had to make my own little set. These also are the 4 streaming. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the dinner plates were also $5. Of course, you're paying $20 for the set of 4. The side plates were $16 for a set of 4, so they're about $4 each. And they're standard side dishes sizing. The pattern is similar. The color is exactly the same as the dinner plates, but the pattern is a little bit different to the big dinner plates. The pattern looks to be like a wooden spoon. Long, and then just the top, the spoon pattern. I think it was adorable. I'll show you the 2 compared side by side so you can see. They don't look exactly the same, but they're not too dissimilar that they clash, I think. And the 3 plates together, I think, are just adorable. These are all dishwasher and microwave safe, so I'm just going to pop them all into my dishwasher, give them a thorough clean, and then pop them in my cupboard and perhaps rehome these. While I was at Ikea, I also thought I'd pop in and have a look at their knife sets. I recently watched a YouTuber comment and speak highly about the knife set Ikea has. And as I'll show you, my knife block lacks a little bit. I've had this for a few years now, and although it does come with a sharpening tool, I can never get my knives really sharp. After a while, they end up going dull. So I'm replacing this knife block with this Jamphora block, a set of 3 knives. Now it comes with its own stand, which I'm really curious because it looks like it's very slimline. So let's open it together and see what this looks like. They make the packaging so hard to open. So let's assemble it together. This looks really easy to assemble. You basically just take the stand and slip it into the base. You do have to make sure that the base and the top clicks into place in order for the knobs to fit in properly. And now that it's clear, I can insert the holders. And then you just slide the knives like this. How cool is that? really slimline and so much more pleasing to the eye than my chunky block that I have over there. Let me show you by comparison. Doesn't that look so much sleeker? Much better. Happy with that. The sleeker knife block doesn't have all the knives that I have here, but in here there were a few knives that were redundant because I didn't use them. There is one though that's serrated that we use to slice bread, so I had to buy that separately. So I bought the border knife, and it's a 23 centimeter serrated knife, which will easily replace the serrated knife in here. The only thing is it won't have a spot, so I might have to put that in my drawer. We don't often use a serrated knife, so it's not something that I need handy, whereas I'm constantly cooking and chopping, and that for me is the perfect spot for my knives. The last item that was for the kitchen, and it's more of a storage solution, is this Varera stand, metal stands. These are so fabulous. I have a few of them in my pantry, but I thought I might grab some of these in order to store my plates, to multiply space and to make it easier to access the plates. So let me show you what these look like. Hello. Hello. Are you checking to see what Mummy's doing? Are you checking to see what Mummy's doing? This is Gucci. Okay, done. For me, it's a little bit tricky, but for the average handy person, these are very easy to assemble. So this is very strong, and you can actually stack them, but I don't have that much space where I want to put this. Let me show you. Voila, this is what they'll look like once it's all done. Next, I wanted to update these cushions. I found that over the summer, I really liked this color combination. It felt really summery and provided a nice pop of color to my otherwise quite neutral couch. However, now I don't quite like these breakfast cushions anymore. I find that they're too long and just too awkward to sit on. When we're sitting watching TV, these are not comfortable. So although I still like them as decor items, they're not really fitting the purpose of what I wanted them for. So at Ikea, I purchased some new cushion covers. These are the Sanella cushion covers. And I purchased two colors, a lovely rich blue and a salmon pink orange that I think might pop a little bit more than these colors together. So let me show you what I plan on doing with these. These salmon ones are 65 by 65 centimeters. So I think they might be a little bit too big for these cushions that I have here, but I can easily fix that. I have a sewing machine. And then the blue one is 50 by 50 centimeters, which I think will be perfect for the cushions that are currently on the couch. And again, these are a lovely velvety fabric, which really give that feeling of warmth and winter vibes. Okay, I think I like those two together. I need to play around with the colors, but I'm happy with the fabric. I'm happy with the quality of the cushion cover. I just need to play around a bit more with the styling. I ended up changing out the pillows. I ended up going into Spotlight and buying inserts for the big coral pillow. When it was the same size as the blue, it just didn't look quite right. So I bought inserts that were 67 by 67 centimeters into the coral cushion. And I think that looks so much better. I then added a cream shag pillow that I had in storage, and I think that completes the look. I stocked up on the Joogler candles. I love the look of these with these black candle stands. Excuse the mess underneath them. The wax has dropped on them, but I think you can see that they do get used, and I do love that a little bit messy look that wax on the base of a candle holder creates. But these are the Joogler candles. They're 20 for $17, so they're not very cheap, but they're unscented. They're 19 centimeters tall and they burn for 6 hours. I lit these candles last night for about 3 hours, so that's about right. Now they're about halfway there. And here's Louie making an appearance like he always does in my videos. Hello, Louie. Hi. Say hi to my friend. Hello, my pet. And last, this is a spare room that we're going to have a guest come and stay in for a few weeks over the next term. I'd like to make it more homey and more welcoming for them. I'll just show you what I purchased. The decor of this room is quite basic. It is just a very spare small bedroom for when we have unexpected guests, or in this case, someone who we're looking to share our home with. It is a girl, so I find the room is a little bit too blue for a girl, so I thought at Ikea I might buy a few little pink items just to make the room a little bit more girly. I purchased a new throw to replace this caramel one. The doona cover is going to remain. It is flannelette, so it'll keep her warm. And it does have a lot of colors that play well together. There's a little bit of pink in it, so I'm trying to emphasize the pink with a few accessories. So this is the Ilvani blanket, and it is 130 by 170 centimeters long. It is lovely and warm, and I will replace this blanket. The Ilvani throw was $29, and I bought her a set of pink towels just for her, which I'll put here on the bed. Of course, I will wash them, but just for decoration purposes, I'll show you what they look like. And I bought 2 bath towels and 1 hand towel. The bath towels were $8 each, and the hand towel is $4. A little treat to welcome her. And I might add a little bit extra. Of course, this side of the bed couldn't miss out on getting a little bit of extra pink, so I also bought another Sanella cushion in 50 by 50 centimeters in pink to match the throw. And the great thing about these cushion covers is that you can just put them on any old cushion that you've got, and you immediately have a whole new look for that old cushion that no longer suits you. And voila, a little bit more pink and suitable for a girl. Now, the mattress is a little bit firm, so while I was at Ikea, I saw that they sell these mattress toppers. So I bought one to try and make this bed a little bit more comfortable for her, and maybe the mattress a little bit softer. If she finds it too soft, I can always remove it. But for me, I've tested the mattress, it's just a little bit too firm for my liking. Perfect. Oh, it is so much more comfortable. And this is a 2-soy mattress pad. I think she'll be happy with this. And here's the new room, decked out and ready to receive our guest. I hope you enjoyed this little Ikea haul. There is a couple of more things that I'd like to buy for the spare bedroom. I'd like to change the picture that I have in that little room for her to something a little bit more girly. And so I thought I'd pop into Kmart and just buy a couple of things from there, maybe just to jazz it up and just change that picture. I think it's just drawing in a little bit too much of the blue, and I'd like it to display more of a pink background just to bring it all together. Let me know what you think. Should I be adding anything else to that little bedroom to make it a little bit more homey for her? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time. Bye.